KCISD Board of Trustees and Dr. Roland Hernandez, Superintendent of Schools, we would like to welcome you to Cabinets Field to this game between the visiting O'Connor Lady Panthers and the home team Weslaco Lady Panthers. Tonight's event provides a showcase for the talents and skills of the students from each school through friendly competition, which is the theme of all interscholastic events. The game will be conducted according to the rules of the University Interscholastic League. The officials were selected with the consent of both schools, and their rulings should be respected by all. The use of alcoholic beverages, tobacco products, or illegal drugs is prohibited on all property, as well as the possession of illegal weapons and public gambling. Officials are assigned by mutual agreement of both schools. Sportsmanship should be shown by all spectators, no matter which team they are backing. At this time, you're also reminded that spectators are not allowed on the playing field after the game. Introduce the referees for tonight's match. We have Ace Castle, assisted by Anita Cruz and Jorge Navarro. And now the roster of our visiting San Antonio O'Connor. First we have 0-0 Graciela Avila. Number 23, Skylar Blue. Number 99, Kylie Borkin. Number 2, Citali Kamach Maynard. Number 19, Abigail Castro. Number 8, Malia Dominguez. Number 3, Gabriela Gallegos. Number 17, Ella Hammonds. Number 5, Nia Leslie. Number 4, Elise Maldonado. Number 14, Juliana Maldonado. Number 13, Alexis Martinez. Number 12, Ariana Martinez. Number 11, Kendall Mason. Number 27, Kayleen Medrano. Number 24, Maya Oliver. Number 1, Sophie Palomino. Number 10, Michelle Ramirez. Number 21, Macy Sorrow. Number 18, Carmen Schofsfirth. Number 7, Reese Shapa. Number 9, Lauren Thomas. Number 6, Madison Vigil. Number 16, Caden Templin. And number 20, Sadie Herrera. The coach is Coach Vasquez, assisted by Coach Dixon. And now the home team, the Lady Panthers of Weslaco. Number 00, Clarissa Benitez. Number 01, Abigail Alonso. Number 1, Valerie Barajas. Number 2, Eileen Escobar. Number 3, Caitlin Black. Number 4, Alessandra Aldape. Number 5, Aurora Escobar. Number 6, Kyra Perez. Number 7, Desiree Gomez. Number 8, Cristina Borrego. Number 10, Melanie Fuentes. Number 11, Nadia Rivera. Next we have number 12, Samantha Quintanilla. Number 13, Isabela Garza. Number 14, Calista Cepeda. Number 15, Yaritza Garza. Number 16, Melissa Robles. Number 17, Caitlin Gonzalez. Number 20, Julissa Robles. Number 21, Lisa Olivares. And number 22, Mireya Alonso. Managers for the team are Mallory Montes, Jessie Cepeda, and Camila Arellano. Head coach is Eloy Gonzalez, assisted by Liliana Zuniga, Jose Luis Guerra, and Barbara Salinas. Ladies and gentlemen, may we take this occasion to inform and remind students and fans of the proper etiquette during flag ceremonies. The United States flag is a symbol of our great country, and accordingly, all of us should honor that symbol by standing as the flag is paraded in front of us. Place our right hand over our hearts, and gentlemen should remove your hats. Remember, silence is a form of respect, and everyone should remain standing until the colors are retired. At this time, everyone within hearing distance of the music, please rise and remain standing in respect of our country for our nation's flag. Ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem. you. Let's have a great game, and good luck to both teams.
And a fine good evening to you and yours. We are live from Corpus Christi, Texas on a matchup. Well, it's the first time we'll say it for you this year, and it's been a while. The Lady Panthers have arrived to the area round of the playoffs. History-making season does continue, and this evening they take on a tough opponent. Another Panther mascot. Yeah, it is the Lady Panthers, this time from San Antonio, O'Connor. A very good team from the San Antonio area. We'll be talking about them in just a little bit. We'll talk about the home team. That's right, the Weslaco Panthers have traveled, and they are the home team here at KWES Field. Just in case you're wondering, it's on the east field here at KWES Field. They have a multitude of soccer fields they kind of employ here, and you can find us there. But hey, don't worry, if you couldn't make it out this evening, we're hoping you're okay, and we're happy you're joining us because we have it live for you. Tell your friends where they can find us live on KWES, of course, WISG, bringing this broadcast to you. What an exciting evening it is. Playoff time has arrived for the ladies in purple. That's right, Weslaco High Lady Panthers are wearing purple. Well, on the other side, all white here this evening is the San Antonio O'Connor Panthers, Lady Panthers as well. So, hey, good crowd. A unseasonably cool spring afternoon here from Corpus Christi. We're happy you can be with us. I am Fred Alfaro. He's Adrian, and he is Vinny. Boy, they brought out the A-team for this big playoff game here this evening. We will see how this continues. Let's talk a little bit about the home team here. Of course, it's part of the 2023 UIL Texas Girls Soccer State Championship area round. We're settling here. What's at stake? A trip, if you would, to the regional quarterfinals. The winner tonight. We'll talk about that in just a second. But the focus on what to happen here this evening and talking to Coach Gonzalez. He is happy where his team is at. He's excited. They're anxious. We'll also talk to Coach Victoria Vasquez, first-year coach for San Antonio O'Connor. She had some thoughts on the game as well. But we are now at their center spot. Weslaco will start. You got to keep an eye on, for sure, on a couple of players. We'll be talking of players to watch here this evening. Players to watch, and we'll get to them. None bigger. And then the one right at the middle there, of course, we're talking about, and we'll introduce you to your number 3 is Caitlin Black. She's just a junior, leading scorer on this team, and she can create all sorts of things. And you've got to watch her here this evening as the soccer game has begun. Welcome to football. It is high school lady soccer style for sure. A lot of the work going to be done. Let's talk a little bit about what we can expect with Coach Gonzalez's team. A lot of pressure. He feels something similar that more than likely, as we await the throw-in by Mia there, Mireya, she's going to be one of those players that is going to have to be successful. He feels, Coach Gonzalez, talking about Mireya, talking about Caitlin, other player that we're talking about is Valerie Barajas, who's going to have to play a good game. We talked about Desiree Gomez. All these young athletes will have to play tough games. There's a shot attempted by Gomez, a shot attempted the first one. They felt they needed to start off early. They cannot let off. They feel they have to play on offense, if you would. How they played against Edinburgh and Conomidas with pressure, a lot of offense, keep it on the side of O'Connor's side of the pitch, and so therefore they can create things. See if they can do that here this evening for the Weslaco High Lady Panthers. Keep in mind, they are playing a tough team. Remember, they're looking to score quickly. If we go back, and we'll get to O'Connor in a second here, they kind of play on here. That's going to go out. Talking about the fact that Weslaco feels in common opponents. Let's talk about that for a second. They've had the same ones, Harlingen, and so O'Connor played during the tournament season against Harlingen and only lost by a goal. And here comes a setup. Watch out right in the middle. They have an opportunity here. Shot at goal is going to be taken. That's going to go. Quickly done there. That's a nice move here, quickly developed there for the Lady Panthers from O'Connor. Number 8, we're going to talk about Malia Dominguez. Now, we're going to talk about them in just a second. Malia Dominguez with the first goal comes at the 38-minute mark. That's the first one for her to get one going. He wanted to start off early, kind of like what O'Connor did here. Coach Gonzalez talking about him. Says, look, we've got to start early, can't back down, and even if they score on us first, we got to continue. So that's the plan tonight for the Lady Panthers from Weslaco High. O'Connor on the other side. Victoria Vasquez, first-year coach, by the way. Here comes the ball coming out that way. She is a O'Connor grad, so she's an alum from O'Connor. Played soccer at O'Connell and also played at our Lady of the Lake University in San Antonio. So she is a San Antonio girl, as she described herself. This first year coaching the ladies in white, the Panthers from O'Connor, forming an attack now going to the right side. They're going to push as much as they can, try to curate things. There's Lauren Thomas, one of the starters, kicking it right in the middle. We already saw what Dominguez can do. She's going to try to set it up right in the middle. Has another opportunity. He's going to take a shot at it, but that's going to be marked offsides, it looks like there, so that's not going to count. They had another attack mounting there, and involved in that was Malia Dominguez, player to watch here this evening, and you saw why. She already scored a goal. Another player to watch, well, they have a couple. We mentioned Ella Hammonds, young sophomore. She is a midfielder who excels at that spot. Just got started. Welcome to her. We're happy you're with us here this evening. Moving the ball around is O'Connor. Again, Dominguez sets this up. Remember, over 22 goals here, 23 make that, just in the district. So she can really put up some points, and she did already score her basically 24th this season. Goalie coming up to make that play is going to have to get back quickly and can't recoup. Quickly, Kendall Mason, the young freshman, putting up the second goal, and in a hurry here, and really a mistake, we'll call it that. And really, what can Abigail here, Alonso, in this position? She came out to try to make a save, did it, then she went back, and by the time she got back, they already had set that up. Kendall Mason set that up and went in there and made it 2-0. The score here early on. 36 minute is where the other one came in. So 36 minute along with the 48th minute. Here comes trying to set it up. Going up to the outside is Nadia Rivera. They're going to count on her quite a bit. They're hoping they can get her some things. They're trying to set this up here right in the middle. Have an opportunity. Wants to get moving quickly. Set this up. The defense is going to have to get there quickly. Set it up. He's going to kick it out of bounds. Good move there. Good defense as Carmen Schweisworth, senior on this team, trying to get things going for him. We'll talk a little bit about the movement that they're doing here for the Lady Panthers from O'Connor. Is going to set this up, and the wind is a little strong from the north, so it is moving the ball sideways at times. Nice play there to get the ball out of the way here for Weslaco High. Sets it back up, set it right in the middle. They're going to attempt a shot here. This is where they become very dangerous, and they're going to take a left-handed shot, and that's going to be blocked, and that's going to fall in. A shot took by Mason Kendall. That's at the 35th minute now, and that's going to be 2 for her. Quickly striking is O'Connor. Now, they're to hit it with the left, kind of was setting up, went high. Did Abigail Alonso, just a little outstretched out of her hands and just kind of skirted back in there, makes it now a quick scoring game here. We have it 3-0 here early, but we'll see the scoreboard obviously marking the wrong information, quickly pushed out by Mireya Alonso.
Throw in O'Connor.
So these are some of the things that Coach Gonzalez mentioned, that they have to kind of withdraw. He says, look, we just have to withstand the first few minutes of this game, setting it up, going outside. The defense has to show up here. If not, Schweisworth is going to get an opportunity, but nice save there by Alonso. No doubt she's been under attacked, and the people from O'Connor are making sure. Good crowd here from both O'Connor from Weslaco and O'Connor showing up here this evening. Good night for soccer. Unfortunately, not a great start for Weslaco High, but a lot of work to be done. Setting it up right in the middle. Defense has to come up. Can't be waiting around. He's going to take another shot. At least they were going to. They're quickly going to set it up in the middle. Going to go right to where they like to go, to Malia. Malia sending out outside. Trying to come back inside now. It's Lauren Thomas. A nice save by the goalie. Once again, she's done a good job here this evening of being able to take that nice high kick. Comes back to about the center circle, center midfield spot. They're going to have an opportunity. Gomez has an opportunity. Watch out. Danger by Desiree. Quickly comes the defense for them. That is Elise Maldonado, another starter, junior for O'Connor. Intercepted quickly. Taken right up the middle there for Black. Black has an opportunity. They're really, in this situation, we're interested because now we do see Nia Leslie, one of their top players, playing in the back, playing more defense than offense. They're going to have an opportunity. Rivera does. Rivera's going to have it. Rivera's going to run up, going to try to take a shot. She's not going to be able to get it. Boy, they came short. Excellent offense by Nadia Rivera. He's moving to attack here this evening. Nice block there by O'Connor. A couple of people involved. Elise Maldonado, the young junior, be there. Weslaco set this up. They're down 3-0 early on. Again, we're mentioning the back now. Usually in the forward spot, Nia Leslie is playing usually in a spot she doesn't usually play. Right in the middle there. See if the Panthers from Weslaco High can get back on defense. They're going to have to get here. They have a player standing back. They're going to have to play this one and quickly come in. Nice. Trying to make that up. Kendall Mason saves it right in the middle. Watch out, that's going to be offsides. Looks like Graciela Avila, the senior, had an opportunity just a little too ahead there. Good defense by Weslaco High. We're always going to see Alessandra Aldape, who was deadly against Edinburgh Economies. They have an opportunity. They got to get there. Caitlin Black does not. Here comes Nia. Nia Leslie, the senior. She's plenty of opportunities they're going to be taken again. Going to have to race to get there, and that's going to be just a little too ahead. Offsides for San Antonio O'Connor. Weslaco High is trying to match the intensity at this point at the beginning of the game. Just have to kind of see one drop. Aldape sent it right in the middle there. Continue the work here. Quickly moving is Melanie Fuentes. She started the last game for Economía. This is her first start. As Coach Gonzalez mentioned, she's been terrific, especially there on defense. You see her. She's very active, very fast and athletic. And that's going to go out of bounds. It's going to belong to Weslaco. Here are officials here this evening. Well, we have an opportunity. Let's mention them. Ace Castle, Anita Cruz, and Jorge Navarro are the officials here for tonight's match from the Coastal Bend area. So I wanted to give them a shout out here this evening for making it hard. Nice tip. See if she can get there. Gomez trying to set this up, going back the other way. A lot of nice dribbling really done here early on by O'Connor. Missed there. They're going to have to go back a little bit more. Weslaco High understands they're down 3-0, but they can continue to play. They are not letting down the intensity here this evening. O'Connor working in the middle. They're going to set that up, and they're going to go deep. Now you got to go get it, and that's what they want you to see. Kyra is going to have to get their shot is taken, and that's going to be foul there. We'll see what it is, but it was a nice save by Alonso. Alonso has done a fantastic job here. She's given up a couple, as you've seen, but fact is, those were best plays she could have really done there, and she's really shown up now, negating some of those shots that are being taken, and now really doing a good job of doing that. That's going to go out of bounds. Desiree Gomez, young sophomore, was the one they wanted to get to. Here comes Desiree. Going to have to get there quickly. No, nothing there. Back kick the other way. That's Valerie Barajas setting it up for Caitlin. Caitlin has to be involved. She's their best player not to be involved. Going to set it up here. Here comes Weslaco. Ball's going to be set up there. See if they can take something out of here. Comes a shot. Nice strong kick. Mia was there to defend it. Caitlin was there too. See if she can get this one. Has an opportunity. Ball falls. It's going to be picked up and hopefully brought in by Melanie Fuentes. Melanie coming back the opposite way. Medea, nice header. Puts it down. Push from behind. But then we see Medea Alonso. Medea is coming, but she's going to be cut from underneath. That stays.
Throw in Weslaco.
It's going to be thrown in now by Medea Alonso. Has an opportunity here where they want to be. Gomez is on the right. Caitlin Black right in the middle. Going to set that up. Has an opportunity to kick it. It's going to be just out of the way there. Caitlin Black took a shot at it. Just couldn't fall for Caitlin Black.
O'Connor.
Talking to Coach Vasquez, the coach for O'Connor, she mentioned, look, not a lot to see from Weslaco. Haven't really had an opportunity. I'm sure that changed today. To see them on video, he says, but look, they're a good team. They're here for a reason. But Coach Vasquez really wanted to talk about the team and what they needed to do. That's going to be almost intercepted there by Black. That would have been a fantastic play by her. Going to be back and forth. Nice pass. Tip pass to the other side. Going to set it up right in the middle. Pushing it is going to be Malia. Malia has an opportunity. She already has a goal. Has a clear shot at it. She's going to take it and make it. That is number 8, Malia Dominguez. That is number 2 for her, and it comes in the 27th minute. That is a nice play there by her. Had an opportunity, nice play design and set up for her second goal here this evening. We'll make it a 4-0 game. And so far, it's been all O'Connor here to start off the game. O'Connor really showing off their passing skills here early on in the period. Weslaco, their crowd urging them on here at Cabinets Field. Trying to set things back up. Dominguez is there, plays defense. Now is going to set it up the other way. Going to try to bring it back inside if they can is Schweisworth. She's going to take a shot just a little too high. Another attempt there. And nice one by Carmen, senior. Carmen Schweisworth. Couldn't quite get it there, just a little too high. But that's good news for Weslaco fans here. Score still remains 4-0. 27th minute here. The game. Weslaco high. Trying to play some defense here. Bought off here is going to be kicked by Aldape. Caitlin has an opportunity. She's going to be hit from behind. Caitlin's going to set it up for Gomez. Gomez is going to have to go get it. Going to have to go. Going to have to hustle on that one. Both players really nice speed by Gomez and just as fast as Madison Vigil. Senior for O'Connor. That's going to be a throw-in. So we'll see that
corner
here.
Kick,
corner, check that. That's going to be a corner. Went out of bounds. Corner kick from there. There's some danger possibly looming here. Does a good job usually setting that up. We'll see if Mireya can set this piece up right in the middle. Opportunity to kick it. It's going to kick it away. Going to let that drop. He's going to have to set it up right in the middle. Defensive play. And here comes Caitlin. Caitlin has an opportunity to play some defense here. Going to set it right up. Lost that. Going in the middle. Going to be nicely played there by the defense. Nice play there by Alessandra Aldape. Playing some defense and holding that to continue. They're going to set this up. They look like they were offsides. They're not going to call it. They're going to let this go and has an easy shot if she can get it. Oh, it's going to be blocked. Abigail Alonso coming up and making a play. Didn't give up on that. Here they come. Trying to take a shot here in the middle. And they're going to fight it, set it up, and going to go the opposite way now if they can, the Panthers. No, they keep it here. That's what we're talking about. Right down the middle. Got to race. Got to go. Caitlin right in the middle. Going to let that go. I think Caitlin thought she was going to be able to catch up to it. That's going to be pushed off to the left side. Again, going to try to set this up right in the middle there. That's going to be Madison Vigil. She lost it. Mireya has that now. Is going to set it up right across the pitch there. Nothing happening. On offense, that is Malia Dominguez, who's dominated here this evening. He's going to set it up again. He's going to get it to Schweisworth. Carmen is going to have a shot. It's going to be cut underneath. Nice defensive play there by number 6. That is Kyra Perez. What a defender. These young athletes for Weslaco High are giving it their all here. Obviously, they're down. And in case you're just joining us, 4 quick goals. Well, not necessarily quick, but they have come. Nice set plays, and another one that just kind of a breakaway on the offense that has happened. Shot is going to be taken. It's going to be deflected by the goalie, and she's going to come in there and grab it. Excellent play there by Abigail Alonso. Favorite food? Chinese. Said if she wins, they might stop for Chinese. If anything else, the way she's played, she's earned it, Coach. That's for sure. Defense is needed here. Back and forth, they play. Sets it right up in the middle. Comes around, and then again, their top player here, Malia Dominguez, has done a fantastic job, and there she is again, right in the middle. Gonna pass it. Gonna have to hurry. Gonna have to get it. Gonna have to push it away. And nicely done there by Kyra Perez, getting it away. Setting it up, trying to get something going is Valerie Barajas. He's going to lose it. Back inside. Nice plays here being done and set up by O'Connor. O'Connor has another opportunity. Going to take this shot, and she's going to get it. Just a breakdown on this defense, and really what an opportunity to come out and make that goal. Ariana Martinez comes up. Ariana Martinez, number 12, comes in and gets that goal, coming out with it at the 23rd minute of action here. So that'll give them the 5th goal here of the contest. Again, just a lot of action back and forth, and really good offense set up by O'Connor. Maybe there, the fans for Weslaco were definitely shouting it. Might have been offsides, but at this point it's null because the official did not make a call. Does not matter. Going to set it up. Going to have to get there. The Lady Panthers are going to have to play some defense here again. That shot is going to be taken again, and another goal. San Antonio O'Connor
Number 12
is now really pouring it on here. 22nd minute, another one falls. Makes it a 5-0 contest here. Weslaco High kind of shell-shocked here in the beginning of the game here. They're going to have to continue understanding that this type of offense has really stifled this defense. Now, again, we'll mention this. Abigail Alonso, the goalkeeper, has done a fine job of working on some of those. But the defense has just kind of not been set up there quite as well as Coach Gonzalez would want to. But they keep playing on they can, and they're going to continue doing that. A lot of pressure applied now by Nadia Rivera for the Lady Panthers from Weslaco High. Slip there. Going to set this up. Talking to Coach Vasquez just to get perspective on this San Antonio team and how they're setting things up. Schweisworth going to take a shot. It's going to be defended well by Aldape. She did mention that this is a senior-led team, the Panthers, Lady Panthers from O'Connor. She even went as far as to mention that most of these athletes that are on this team have been together playing in this game, sport of soccer, since they were 8 years old. So that's impressive, just to say the least, of how long they've played together. A good group of them have been playing for quite some time. Corner kick coming. Another threat here for O'Connor. Mia comes up high, doesn't get it. That's going to happen for Gomez. Gomez has an opportunity. Hammonds has to run. Has an opportunity to hit it back if they can. Just couldn't quite get it. Playing tough is Desiree Gomez. No quit in this Lady Panther team from Weslaco for sure, even though they're down 6 2-0 here. Nice defense. Gonna have to kick that away. Does, and that's gonna be going out of bounds. Possession back to O'Connor.
Throw in O'Connor.
So a couple of substitutions here are gonna be coming in for O'Connor.
Substitutions.
We'll see a couple of those coming in as we will see Schweisworth take a seat here this evening. She's been active. We will also get to say goodbye to looks like number 5, and that's Nia Leslie. She's going to take a break as well. Have new players coming in. We'll identify Caden Templin, young junior, has come into the match. And we'll get to some of the other ones that are coming in. No doubt Weslaco will probably do the same. Aldape playing some defense there. Nice play by Aldape. Alessandra.
Throw in Weslaco.
A young junior. Before the game started, we'll talk about this as the game and the match kind of goes along. Had an opportunity to talk to the players here, and there's going to be a substitution here. As we mentioned, this might happen. So you have a couple of players coming in as you see number 20, Julissa Robles, take a step out. And we'll see in a minute who came in. Looks to be Kaylin Gonzalez. We'll double check that. Number 17 making an appearance, it looks like, here in the match early on. Defense has to play. Trying to set that up on the left side. Gonna kick right in the middle. Gonna take a shot. It's almost there. Missed it. Gonna be taken again. Defense has to get it out of there quickly. Does. Finally, Abigail comes up and cleans that up. And mentioning that before the game, we talked to the team and they were at ease for Weslaco High. We're calm and just wanted to get this going. We did get an opportunity to talk to them about their personal preferences. So this evening, as the game goes along, we'll introduce all these young ladies who have worked super hard. Defense gonna have to play there. Nice way to push that out is Samantha Quintanilla, the young sophomore. Pushes that away. That's gonna go out of bounds.
Throw in Weslaco.
And we'll get to introduce these young ladies as individually. Of course, you know them as great athletes and students, but on the personal note, what they like to do, we'll talk about them as the game kind of goes on here, especially in the second half. We'll get to introduce them to you. What is your favorite meal? That would be the question that we could ask, and we ask your other team, what do you think? We'll talk about that. In the meantime, here's gonna set up a goal, a long shot there. Good defense by Nadia Rivera trying to get things going. Again, Abigail Alonso has been busy here this evening. Some of those have just done a fantastic job of being able to block some of those shots that have been attempted and really save those from being a goal. Others were just out of her distance or just set up nicely on offense. Going to have to get it right in the middle. Loses it right in the middle. They'd like to go over to the right side if they can. That's where they tend to. Going to go back a little bit and maybe reset things as they kind of get back and forth. Caden Templin, the young junior, playing now in the back along with Madison Vigil.
Throw in Weslaco.
And you have Elise Maldonado, another junior, playing in the back line there for this O'Connor team. So interesting in talking to Coach Vasquez. We have our conversation that we usually have during the week with these coaches that participate, especially here in the playoffs. Something you find very interesting is, again, they've played together for such a long time. And not just that's a shot taken, but it's out of bounds off the post there. But they do play a lot. There's a lot of changes now coming, multitude of those. We'll see other players come on in. Sofia Palomino, the senior, coming on in. We'll also see number 7, Reese Chappell, coming in as well. Identify some of the other players that are coming in for the O'Connor Panthers that are going to get an opportunity to play here this evening. Here comes an opportunity, pushing it.
Throw in Weslaco.
For Valerie Barajas, going to have a chance to throw that in. Gomez is on that edge. Going to have to go back and rethrow that in if they haven't done it. being part of soccer clubs in the San Antonio area has really helped them quite a bit as well to develop the game and how they play and how they play together. Palomino kicks that backwards, trying to set things up for her team. Back and forth they go. Weslaco is going to have to mount some sort of offense here, as the majority of the starters for O'Connor have taken a seat. Going right. Going to go back right inside the middle to the Shapa. Shapa will send it long. It's going to have to be played by the defense. Misses it. Has an opportunity to set it right up in the middle. And to be nicely played there by Samantha Quintanilla, one of the top subs for this Weslaco High Panther team. That's going to be out of bounds. Possession belonging to Weslaco in form of a throw-in. Get it 6-0 here. It is the area matchup between Weslaco High and San Antonio O'Connor. Weslaco High trying to put things together, something on offense. That's what they're trying to accomplish here. Ball is going to be set up right in the middle with the Palomino. Palomino had a chance at it, just couldn't bring it down, but good defense there by this Panther defense for Weslaco High. Kyra Perez coming up and making a nice play. As we mentioned on the onset, the winner of this game, this match here this evening, will move on. As a nice save there again by Abigail Alonso coming out to get that. Will go to the regional quarterfinals and play the winner of Harlingen High and San Antonio Brennan. Interesting details that we talked to Coach Vasquez. We were on the pitch here right on the 50. Talking before the game and asked her, here comes a nice setup there. Weslaco will come up and try to grab that. We're talking about it, and she asked, look, I know that you take it a game at a time, you focus on one, and, you know, talked about how your team plays together, how long they've played together, you know. But is an inch of you maybe, Coach Vasquez, looking ahead to playing San Antonio Brennan? After all, Brennan was one of the teams, along with San Antonio Taft, that beat you during the season. Well, her response, he smiled and he says, well, of course. It's not a bad idea to start thinking about it. Palomino trying to set up, and quickly here comes Gomez. Gomez is going to take it away from her. Going to get it deep. Going to set that up. Nice rebound there by Juliana Maldonado, the young freshman for O'Connor. Getting it back. This work now being done by Weslaco. Still no quitting these young lady Panthers from Weslaco. Continue to walk and work a lot. Abigail Castro, another freshman who was involved there. Trying to set this up. Kaylin is trying to apply some pressure. Going to try to get there. Pushing back and forth happens as Madison Vigil, the senior, playing it off. Bit of a forearm there. Nothing to talk about. Defense has to continue playing. Right in the middle. Going to try to set this up. As Gabriela Gallegos, the senior there, going to recoup again. Backwards comes Caden Templin for O'Connor. Going to set it back up again. Coming up the opposite way is Juliana Maldonado. Going to lose it out of bounds. So yeah, she wouldn't call it necessarily a game against Weslaco that this team has overlooked. They prepared for him. Coach Vasquez did talk about, look, we understand that this Lady Panther team from Weslaco is going to come in prepared, and they're going to give it their best shot. How well it goes doesn't matter. They're going to try to give it, and that continues to be the case. Caitlin Black hasn't been too active here this evening. This defense for O'Connor has been really, really good here tonight. Gomez going to push that out. Nothing there for Desiree.
Throw in Weslaco.
Weslaco now will throw in, trying to get something going here in the first half, trying to see if in the period here they can do something, try to set things up. We'll see how that turns out for Weslaco. A lot of confidence and energy for both teams early. I think they all feel good. Aldape now is going to set this up going the opposite way. Going to set it up with Rivera. Nadia, right in the middle, just couldn't get things going. Gomez has been very active here this evening on the right side. Yaritza Garza said if she had an opportunity, she would eat a cheeseburger every day. Pushing it. Here comes the offense for O'Connor. O'Connor's going to take a shot. Excellent play there by the goalkeeper, Abigail Alonso. 0-1 comes up and makes a good play for Weslaco. High ball is away. Going to try to control it, header, sending it back. Kaylin has an opportunity if she can get there. Gomez is there too. Kaylin is going to try to go deep. And a lot of the fans here keep saying, don't wait, no more waiting. It's time to go now. That ball is be thrown in. There's an opportunity, Weslaco does. Back and forth they come. Rivera sets it right in the middle. Nobody's there except a player for O'Connor. Player for O'Connor will push. That's number 20. That's Kaden Templin. Taking it, dribbling. She's going to get fouled there. Both fall down. And so they're going to just take it easy. No harm, no foul. And so Mireya Alonso is pleading her case, saying, hey, I just ran into her. She ran into me. Regardless, the official gives him a kick here. See if this results in another point. Watch taking the shot is Juliana Maldonado, young freshman. Long shot, that is going to be pushed, and that's going to go out of bounds, belonging back to Weslaco.
Okay, Weslaco.
Weslaco will kick from the goal. Once again, 6-0 here. 9 minutes left in the first half of play here. Live in Corpus Christi, Texas is the game, the site for this playoff match between Weslaco High and San Antonio O'Connor. Things haven't really gone the way Weslaco wanted them to, but they are still playing. Trying to get that elusive first goal. Maybe this is the way to start. Caitlin Black trying to set things up. They've just been on her quickly. She has an opportunity. She's going to go far. She's got some speed on her. Gets pushed. She's going to try to kick it back inside. Does in the middle. Can they set this up? Oh. An opportunity missed there. One of the few opportunities Caitlin Black has set things up.
Goal kick, O'Connor.
Setting it back in the middle towards the back to Desiree Gomez. Just couldn't connect. Nice opportunity for them to get a goal. Just couldn't quite materialize. See if they can get this one going. Gonna go the opposite. Right in the middle. Trying to get it to Black was Yaritza Garza. Yari is very active. She's playing nice here this evening. Yari is going to be the other side. Here comes the middle. And there's going to be some now set up for O'Connor. Here they come. Nobody to meet her in the middle. The only one is a few yards down the field, and there's the defense collapsing on this offense. That's going to go out of bounds. Belong back to Weslaco High. Throw in coming up for Weslaco High Lady Panthers. Going to redo this again as we have a substitute coming up. Let's see what they do here. I thought they were going to substitute somebody, but obviously I was wrong. They're going to redo this again. Throw in for San Antonio. Goes back. Gonna set things up. Gonna dribble the ball out. That's Templin. Templin back towards the middle. She's gonna has an opportunity if they can go wide. There's a shot there that is gonna fall out. Harm gone. So Weslaco will have an opportunity to kick from their goal and try to set things up as time is running down here in the first half. Long kick there by Alonso. Palomino in the middle. He's going to set it up for her friend on the opposite side, but quickly, nicely done by Kyra Perez. A lot of action here. Templin and Palomino getting involved. A couple of other players really getting some work here for this O'Connor team. See if they can, no doubt, trying to pick up another one before it's said and done. That's Gabriela Gallegos. That is going to be Templin. Templin has it, loses it for a second. Going to be kicked away by Weslaco. A lot of bodies in the middle there for Weslaco. Gallegos back the opposite way, and they're going to try to set things up that way. They're going to be taking a shot, but that's going to be threatened, neutralized. As we saw Macy Sarro and others involved, high kick controlled, done well by Citali Camacho Maynard. Goes back. Can Weslaco High put things together to pick up their first goal here? Yeah, running out of time, as I mentioned, 5 minutes here left to go in the first half. Playing a little bit of keep away now is O'Connor. Kind of playing deeper now, trying to set things up from the opposite side as Camacho Maynard continues to dribble the ball out. She has an opportunity in the middle, has a person to the left, can go to the right and keep it herself. What does she want to do? Wants to take a shot, and does. No pressure there by the defense. One of the players for Weslaco High is down on this side, so they have to kind of just come out and get it checked out. Yeah, a lot of movement back and forth. So this is an injury timeout. We'll wait for, see how the players are. You never want to see that, obviously, at any level for any school. As we kind of wait and wish well for the Weslaco athlete, let's talk about the assistant coaches who've done a fantastic job this year for Weslaco High. Obviously, Coach Gonzalez, he has been the head coach here now for 2 seasons, and he's done a fantastic job of being able to make this a season to remember for the seniors and for this team. Remember, a lot of these players on this team will be back next year, as most of them are juniors. We'll talk about the seniors coming up in a little bit. As a matter of fact, we'll kind of pay them a tribute a little bit, and we mentioned this earlier. We'll talk about them, their favorite hobbies, what they like to do, what they like to eat, as you remember them as a history-making team for Weslaco. But let's talk about Coach Liliana Zuniga. That's right, Central Middle School is where she's at. She's the volleyball and basketball coach at Central Middle School. So a shout out to all the folks that are watching from Central Middle School, that junior high that feeds into Weslaco High School. She has been involved with athletics and young men and women, these young athletes, for 18 years, second year as an assistant here for Weslaco High. Jose Luis Guerra, another assistant coach who has been part of here, and he's been here for quite some time as a soccer player for PSG North, and he is part of the team here, Jose Luis Guerra. And then Barbara Salinas. It was really a softball extraordinaire, we'll call it, but she enjoys soccer, and she's been able to participate and do a good job with these young athletes for Weslaco. If you were to ask them how the season went, well, we asked them how things went, and they felt this was a special season for these young Lady Panthers, and no doubt has been for some time. So, again, we hope that the athlete for Weslaco High is okay. We couldn't determine. The action continued for a few minutes, and couldn't really tell what the issue was. But we're hoping it's nothing too serious. We're hoping it'll be something that'll do. What we'll do is we'll keep it here. We'll keep live. We'll wait here. Hopefully, again, Coach Stroman, head coach, athletic coordinator here for Weslaco High, is present, along with other staff members, on a night that is history-making for Weslaco. Let's talk a little bit about San Antonio O'Connor and their accomplishments here this season. Now, keep in mind, they play in District 29 6A. That is a tough district in the San Antonio area, 29 6A. So we talk about who they played and what teams they were in. Well, the top 4 teams in District 29 6A, San Antonio Taft was a district winner. San Antonio Brennan, then they finished 3rd, O'Connor did. And then San Antonio Warren was in the 4th spot. So we're talking about where they came from and where the district they came from, and finished with a season record of 12-3-1. Interesting, because if you mention to the coach where did the losses come from, they will tell you there's only 2. That the last one they feel that was meaningful, non-meaningful loss. Taft and Brennan were those 2 losses, and therefore they have an opportunity, depending on how things happen here in the playoffs, as Harlingen takes on San Antonio Brennan. The winner from there will take on the winner from here. And as of right now, with 4:35 left to go in the first half, it is O'Connor up 6-0. So that's the score that we have. And it looks like the Weslaco players is okay. She's trying to walk off. A big round of applause by O'Connor fans. Nice gesture by them. And then obviously the Weslaco High fans here. Desiree Gomez, boy, what a player she is. And she's been very active here this evening. Yeah, we're just hoping that Desiree is okay. It's something that you want to see and hope that that's good. We'll see how she does. But it's a good sign to see when a young athlete walks off on their own power. Hopefully it's just something that can be taken care of, nothing too serious. This time with the injury, Coach Gonzalez has an opportunity to talk to his team and tell them, look, we've worked hard, we've given up some things, there's some things we can fix. I think Coach Gonzalez is having the conversation, because I asked him before the game, if things don't go the way you want them to, which obviously they have not here this evening, but why is it that happened? He says, look, I think at this level, we've never been here, obviously. You know, O'Connor being a great team, you know, that has a lot to do with it, obviously. And the fact that sometimes you just come out and the first goal for O'Connor was very quick, within just a few minutes of the starting of the game. So that shell shock, they kind of surprised the Lady Weslaco High Panthers. Back to action, good to see. Gomez is okay. Weslaco High needs to continue working. That's no doubt something that Coach Gonzalez mentioned to them. Defense for Weslaco High has to be special here. That's one other thing, another word that was used by Coach Gonzalez. They have to be special. They have to play good defense. Have to stay with this talented O'Connor team. Black has not been involved too much on this offense, and really the opportunities to shoot for goal have not really been there, except for maybe a couple of times. Otherwise, it's been San Antonio O'Connor who's dominated this match here this evening. This will turn back over to Weslaco High. Throw in for him. Setting it back the other way. Remember, we do switch sides here once the first half of this one is done. Have a little time to recuperate and then put things together as the work continues being put in by Camacho Maynard. Loses that out of bounds, trying to get that back inside. Weslaco throwing back in. Back inside, and gonna work it. Is gonna lose it. Here is number 5, Aurora Escobar. Aurora Young Jr. replaced Gomez on this side. Work is continuing. Black was there, just couldn't get there. Up on the opposite side is Yari Garza. Playing some defense. She's running. Got an opportunity to take a shot there. Gonna hit it right back in the middle. Gonna go deep. Medez gonna have to go get it. Not gonna be able to. She's gonna block that off with her foot. Attempt at a goal, and it is saved by the goalkeeper. Excellent play. Abigail Alonso has had a handful of those. Not so much with the foot there, but she's been able to block some of those. Nice play there by
Kick,
Alonso. Corner coming up for O'Connor. Trying to get it to where they can give themselves another opportunity. Trying to set this up. Back kick, not going to be there. Had an opportunity. Nice way to kick it, though. They know they had a really good opportunity there. Just didn't develop there for the O'Connor Panthers. It's going Caitlin. Caitlin has a shot. Caitlin has some speed to bring it down if she can, and she does. Caitlin's going to go. She's got a free shot at it. Going to take it, and she's going to get her first goal. Weslaco has finally put things together. Caitlin Black at the minute mark, a minute 44 left at the match here in the first half, I should say. Weslaco High benefited from a good pass and then really good work there by Caitlin Black. Goal Black. Nicely done there for their first one. And that's going to give you the first goal. 6-1 here. They've been working on that, and they've had an opportunity. It just hasn't been able to develop here, and it finally did for Weslaco High. So the work continues. O'Connor moving back and forth. They've had their opportunities as well, but just a good job there by goalkeeper Abigail Alonso. Goalkeeper is Kylie Borquin. She's got some saves. She's just a young freshman, but she's done well here this season for O'Connor. Going to try to get that by Valerie Barajas, trying to work that. Nothing there. Going to have to set this up. And Mireya Alonso's playing some defense. She's going to have to come up and make a play because they're trying to set this up right in the middle there. Nice way to kind of dribble the ball and make a 360 and try to attack that way. Nicely done there by O'Connor. Going to get that away. Kaylin has to work. Kaylin has an opportunity. Kaylin has to pass it towards the middle. Has an opportunity. Can she get it there? She's trying to do it herself here, and she's going to continue. Why not? Continue doing it. She's dribbling, and she's got an opportunity. That ball's going to go out of bounds. No, they're still going to play it, and it is finally. But now you're starting to see Caitlin Black show up a little bit here and do some things as that goes out of bounds. Possession back to O'Connor. A little life here by Weslaco High. Just seconds remaining before the end of the half. Palomino is going to take it. Palomino's going to kick it, and she's going to kick that out of bounds. Trying to set things up for some of her teammates. Just couldn't quite keep it in bounds. Nice effort there by her to do it. So that's continued. So as you hear, that'll end basically our first half. That will do it for our first half here. So from Cavanis Field in Corpus Christi, Texas, it is the San Antonio O'Connor Panthers 6, your Weslaco Lady Panthers 1. We'll take a break, be right back with more action here live on KWES. And welcome back to the start of the second half here live, bringing it to you live on KWES. That's right, it is a KWES production from Corpus Christi, Texas, to be exact, Cabinets Field in Corpus. All of these wonderful facilities here, really safe facilities, because there's quite a few soccer fields that are available here in Cabinets. And this evening, they're all occupied, every single one of them. Right behind us, they have another. And the tournament continues. Mac High is playing Corpus Christi veterans. Just thought that throw that into you. So the Valley is well represented here in Brownsville. Rivera is here as well, participating here this evening. So some of the teams that we've seen here that are participating in this UIL Girls Soccer State Championship. We want to thank you for making us part of your evening. We're about to get started. It's an unusual, cool night here, spring night in Corpus Christi. We're happy you're doing well wherever you are, and we're about to get started. The ball is at the center spot. Weslaco has now moved to the south side, while O'Connor has moved to the north side. Weslaco hoping that might make a difference. So just a recap from the first half and the scoring that has happened for Weslaco. There was only one goal that was completed and done here. Some work being done by O'Connor here early on. Defense gets it back. Is going to push back the opposite way as Weslaco. That's Yari Garza. Back to Caitlin. Caitlin Black is the only one who scored for Weslaco High. Made it a one-goal attempt, and she made it. In the meantime, San Antonio O'Connor, their 6 goals came from 3 different players. Malia Dominguez scored 2. Kendall Mason scored 2, and Ariana Martinez scored 2. Came in doubles for those 3 players, making it a 6-1 game for Weslaco. In just overall what happened, goalkeeper's gonna have to come out. Bit of an injury that happened to Desiree Gomez. She was all right, walked off on her own power. She's now on the bench there, and looks like she's done for the night. She's done a good job of playing the right side of that line, the front for Weslaco High. Here comes Black. Black's gonna try to come back. It's gonna be down, kicked back and away. So back into play. Let's see if Weslaco can get it. It's gonna be one. Aurora Escobar has an opportunity. Back to Caitlin. Caitlin has a shot at it. Is it get there? Aurora coming back. Caitlin is still there, and the goalkeeper falls on it wisely. Boy, what a play there. Excellent pass there. Back and forth. Really nice play there. Done by number 8. Check that. On the opposite side, we'll see Aurora Escobar look from here to us. Yeah, Aurora will set that up, and just Caitlin couldn't finish it off. Back to action. Going the opposite side. Here comes O'Connor. Nice way to kick that back for Weslaco High. Weslaco High in the middle there. Eileen Escobar doing a good job. The fans here for Weslaco High trying to get their Lady Panthers going. San Antonio O'Connor does have the lead, 6-1. Just got started here in this first portion. First half, it was dominated obviously by Weslaco High. You got to see that during the game here. If you did not, well, that's what we can tell you developed here for Weslaco. Nothing there, at least scoring-wise. It came very late with about a minute left to go in the first half, where Caitlin Black made a goal, and that's as far as Weslaco has gone as scoring goes. Caitlin Black right in the middle. Is going to set that up maybe the opposite way. No, she's going to keep it herself. Going to try to get it back to Aurora. Aurora is not there. There she is, along with Caitlin. Aurora has an opportunity. Passes right in the middle to Rivera. Rivera has an opportunity. Nadia right in the middle. Takes a shot, and she's getting pushed from behind. And that ball wisely set out of bounds as Nadia Rivera, the midfielder, her favorite food is Maruchan. That's right. What are we talking about? Well, you're going to have to look that up. If you don't know what Maruchan noodles are, come on. Maybe she had some during the mid portion of the contest. Nadia Rivera, that's her favorite food. If she would have gotten that goal, I'm sure would have rained all sorts of noodles for her, but not to be here this evening. Nice play, nice defense there by Aileen Escobar. Right down the middle. It's going to go the opposite way now. Nicely done there by this Panther defense. One on a play, uses the shoulder. Nicely done there by Michelle Ramirez, the senior. Has an opportunity here going deep is Kaylin Medrano in the middle. Is going to take a shot and they're going to get it. Right in the middle. They were not expecting that to come back. The defense hadn't set up yet. An excellent play there and goal by O'Connor.
Goal by number 27, Kaylin Medrano.
O'Connor did a fantastic job there by Kaylin Medrano, the young sophomore. Number 27, Kaylin Medrano, young sophomore, did a good job picking up their 7th goal for them for the O'Connell Lady Panthers. This action continues here from Cabinets Field, Corpus Christi. Weslaco High, no dying them here this evening. We've got to give them credit. They've been able to put up a fight, continue doing against a very good O'Connor team. And we mentioned in the district they play in District 29 6A how a tough competition they face. Here comes, there's a bit of a hold there. They're not called there on Caitlin Black. The Panther, Lady Panther from Weslaco faithful that are here this evening are talking about that. It's going to push. It's going to have to go out. It's going to have to go and get it. Here comes Medrano. And that's going to go out of bounds. Had an opportunity. Kaylin Medrano, she already has a goal here just a few minutes ago here in the second half for Medrano. Let's see if they can come up here and make a play. Weslaco High.
Corner kick, O'Connor.
Trying to limit this as much as possible. Obviously, it's been a tough night here for Abigail Alonso. Ball's coming right in the middle. Header attempted, nothing falling. Going to try to keep it inbounds, let it go. Now, basically, what we're saying is Abigail Alonso, this could have been a lot more goals on that scoreboard if it wasn't for 0-1. Abigail Alonso, she's done a fantastic job here of even limiting more goals to go in for O'Connor. She's had a solid first half. Obviously, goals have gone in. The fact is that some of those plays were just out of her reach. Let's be honest, literally out of her reach. She went forward, just couldn't grab it. That kind of thing. Got to give some pressure there. Nothing there. Going to set it up. Again, they're going to have to play this out. And it is played out by Black. Going to have to kick that away. It might go out of bounds. Check that. It is not Black. That is number 12. That is Samantha Quintanilla. Young sophomore playing on the right side. Nadia has an opportunity. Kicks it right back the opposite way to Aurora. Aurora is going to try to get going. Nothing there. Going to set it right up in the middle. Have an opportunity at a shot. They got to apply some pressure. Weslaco does in order to avoid another goal to drop. And defense right in the middle needs to stiffen up just a little bit. Kicked away. Black is there, along with Macy Sarro, the young sophomore. Palomino has an opportunity. Somebody needs to come up. Passes it. Going to take a shot at his Medrano. Medrano going to put it right down the middle if she can, but nice play there by Aldape. Aldape showing up on that defensive play. That's something that they need a little bit more from. It's getting nervous when you start to see the ball there and nobody has come up to meet her. Area round matchup of the 2023 UAL Texas Girl Soccer State Championship area round. Weslaco High, San Antonio O'Connor going at it here this evening. 7-1 is the score. O'Connor comfortably on top of Weslaco High, but both teams still going at it. They don't care what the score is. I don't think any of these teams do. They just want to play. But a nice night for playing some soccer. has been a good night for that for San Antonio O'Connor. Nothing developing in the middle there for Weslaco. Is going to have to kick that away. Aurora's back there. Going to put it down. Makes a person miss. Makes a second one miss. Going to push ahead, and there's a push from the side. That's Isabella Garza, the young junior.
Throw in Weslaco.
Isabella, who's a big fan of dinosaur chicken nuggets. Yep, you heard that? Dinosaur chicken nuggets. She was specific.
Throw in O'Connor.
Isabella Garza, the midfield, young junior for this Weslaco High team. Getting involved and getting some playing time. Ball comes across. Be pushed away. Ball controlled by O'Connor. Gonna have to hurry. The goalie is. She does. Nice play there. We've been talking about Alonso. She's been able to do that all night here when the threat is there. Kick away. Weslaco gonna have to step up. Mireya does. Gonna set it up the other way. Gonna have to go forward as Yadi. Yadi pushes it. Yadi loses it. But back and forth, she's giving it her best here this afternoon, this evening for sure. Yadi is going to have to do something with it. Looking back, and she's going to be pushed. Palomino comes up and uses that body to push out. But that's going to be belonging right back to Yadi and the rest of the Panthers. Talking about Yadi, she loves herself just a regular cheeseburger. That's it. Set her up, and she's happy to go with that. But probably till after the game. Here comes, going to go deep. Aldape, threat coming from the middle. Has to hurry, has to push off, and Miguel Alonso there as well to neutralize that offensive move. Yeah, the fans continuing to say you've got to come up and right down the middle there. Aldape wins that one for a second and loses it. Ball's going to have to come up. Abigail does. Good hustle for the goalkeeper, Alonso. Gonna get that out of here. Kick high for Alonso. Yadi will take it. Nadia will intercept, and she will push up. Nadia right in the middle there. See if they can set this up. Backboard towards the middle. Palomino is there. Palomino's gonna set it up the other way. She's gonna lose it right down the middle. Coming back the other side, really working for it. And that's gonna be set there. Free kick coming. Foul there. Rivera's going to have an opportunity now. Who's going to kick it? Oh, yes. Our favorite, Aldape. Her favorite, shrimp Alfredo. Any night, any night. She'll take it, she said. Kicks it away. Ball will fall. Isabella Garza sets it right in the middle. Now, it's going to be a little too far for Caitlin Beck. Nicely done by the goalkeeper. Comes up and does a good job of taking that away. Kick is off. Weslaco High looking for something. Got their first one right before the end of the first half, literally with about a minute remaining. Comes Yadi. Yadi has Rivera in the middle. Gonna lose that. Yadi's gonna recoup it right in the middle. Thought she had lost it for a second. Gonna have to come up, try to set it up in the middle there if they can. Has an opportunity. It's Caitlin. Caitlin's gonna take a shot at it. Nobody there across. Here comes Nadia Rivera. Rivera is gonna try to take a shot. Not gonna happen. It falls down. Oh boy, what a threat. Asking for a corner kick. Not happening though. Gonna be goal kick for O'Connor. Push from behind by Mireya. They didn't call that. O'Connor fans not too happy. Sets it right in the middle. Come back here this way. Controlled by O'Connor. That is Rishapa. Nobody there in the middle. Mireya's going to have to hurry. On the outside, you have Alexis Martinez. She's going to control, looks like. Now she's going to send it back. That's going to go out of bounds, trying to get it in the middle. Trying to set things up, something to Skylar Blue, the young sophomore. Nadia in the middle. Back to Yadi. Yadi needs to look up. Yadi lost it. Sets it in the middle. Has an opportunity. Aldape comes back to steal it. And she kicks it as far as she can. Hoping it goes out of bounds, and it does.
Throw in O'Connor.
Gonna throw that in is Macy Sarro. young sophomore. That's going to be out of bounds. Another throw-in coming up for Sarro. Sarro's on the opposite side. Wants to throw it back. I thought she was wanting to throw it back. She throws it right inside. Nicely done there and controlled by O'Connor. Pressure by Weslaco. Weslaco, 2 players around the ball. Be careful. There's a little bit of action coming in the middle there. You got to come out and meet in the goalkeeper. Does. Nicely done. Threat neutralized there for Weslaco High. Ball's away. Some replacements have come in sporadically throughout this second half. Abigail's going to let that go. We've kind of mentioned all those that have. Now, it's a special night,
Goal kick, Weslaco.
especially for the amount of seniors that Weslaco High has on team. This has been, as we mentioned, a historic season for the Lady Panthers. Season that'll never be forgotten. Keep in mind all their accomplishments here, being from 2013, 2014, since they were in the tournament. They were a 5A team back then. So it's some of the accomplishment here this season, and obviously we go back into some of those that they've been able to over the years. Fantastic job. Early 2000s was the last time that Weslaco was even won a bi-district playoff game. It's been a while now, and so again, history-making team. So one of the things that we talked with the team about right before here, we got here early, they were here early, and we talked about, you know, what they like to eat as a pre-game meal, what they'd like to have if it's possible. Now, for whatever reason, the conversation turned to be, what is your favorite food, period. Some of them did stick to the ground rules. We'll share that with you as we, back home, really acknowledge this senior team and really the whole team for a fantastic season here. They continue to work hard here. 24th minute now here left in the contest. Wants to go down 7-1. Ball kicked away. Mirea's there. Aldape will take care of it. Aldape has a strong leg. Even from standing and kicking, she can do that kind of thing. Talented player. Right in the middle. Somebody's got to get there. Let that ball pass. Watch out. Here comes the goalkeeper's going to have to really come out. Finally does. Gets it far. Going to have a chance right in the middle. Nadia Rivera across the opposite side to Isabella. Isabella's racing to try to get it. It's going to go out of bounds, belonging to O'Connor.
Throw in O'Connor.
So we've already identified some of the players here this evening that have done a fantastic job. They're obviously, you know them as great athletes, as you've seen them on the pitch here all season long, but you've also had an opportunity, many of you, to get to know them personally and what good athletes and really students they are. Threat coming, has a shot at it, gonna be nicely done. Save at goal by Alonso. That was taken, hard hit there, right in the middle. We saw really what a nice kick there, just did not develop for San Antonio O'Connor, trying to put up their 8th goal as Black trying to set things up. Gonna have to run if they're gonna have to get there. If not, the goalkeeper is, and she does. So we asked some of your favorite players here on this Weslaco Lady Panther team. Controlled, nicely done. Loses it for a second. Gonna have to hurry is Samantha Quintanilla. Samantha Quintanilla, the young sophomore, asked her, plays the lateral there. She said, what do you like? And she flat out said, I like lunches. That's what I like. Today, no wonder, there she is. She likes them lunches. She likes to dribble the ball as well and play some defense. Number 12. Good job by her. Shot. Gonna be taken. One more opportunity at it, and does. Looks like that's gonna fall.
Goal, O'Connor.
Oh boy, O'Connor looks like it hit the pole. So that might not necessarily count. Yeah, it's not gonna count. It hit the pole. It hit the, what I should say, it hit the, not the soccer goal. It hit the football goal where they kick the field goals. So
correction, corner kick, O'Connor.
That is corner kick now coming. Header. Gets it out of the way. Nice catch there by the official, Ace Castle. Pushing it out of bounds. Looks like it's going to have it a corner. Yeah, and they are. Got another corner coming O'Connor's way. O'Connor will have an opportunity after this game to take on the winner of San Antonio Brennan, which they, let's be honest, no disrespect to Harlingen, but Harlingen is a good team. They might outright beat Brennan. Abigail pushes it off. That was in the area. They got to get it out of there. Does, and she's going to get it. Nicely shot. Looks like that was Palomino. Palomino with a shot. And she got it. Nicely done there.
Goal O'Connor
by Palomino.
Sophie Palomino.
She was close on that one, and she was at the right place at the right time. Bounced correctly. And boy, she knew what to do with that. Nicely done. Hit it with the left. As she's telling everybody, she hit it with the left. Good job. Brings it now to an 8-1 score here. O'Connor on top. Kyra Bettis, one of the top defenders, junior, on this Weslaco High team, had something very interesting to say during our conversation before the game.
Number 27, Kayleen Medrano.
She's been an outstanding student, outstanding player for this Panther team, and she says she likes pizza and wings. Who doesn't? Kyra, number 6, a junior who will be returning next week. Check that next year. She's setting up for her junior season. She'll be senior next year, so she'll be returning next season. Desiree Gomez, young sophomore. Talked about her as well. She was injured here this evening. Seemed to be okay, so that's good news. Black setting it back. She prefers Alfredo pasta instead of wings. Setting it up. Hit. Pushed it back. Nothing develops there.
Throw in Weslaco.
Nadia Rivera, I saw her being involved there, one of the top players for this Weslaco team. Has been a fantastic middle fielder all season long. Said she likes Marutkan noodles, that's her favorite thing. Send it back. Nope, nothing there. Gonna lose it quickly. Samantha Quintanilla. Careful, coming back this way is Mireya. Mireya's gonna have to push that off. Trying to get that out. Comes in the middle. Nicely played there by Aurora Escobar. Pasta is her favorite. Lunchtime more, didn't it? Remember, just a handful of seniors this team has. Mireya Alonso, she is a senior who prefers her mac and cheese. It's not about the meal. She prefers a side. How's that? Getting to know some of these players. Here comes right in the middle of the action. Abigail's going to get it, and that's going to fall short, neutralized quickly by Abigail Alonso. Ball's going to be kicked up high. So again, if you want to take something positive, and you always do,
throw in O'Connor
from this season, is that you have a young team. Coach Gonzalez is excited, not just about what happened this season, but also what is to come for Lady Panther soccer. Remember, keep in mind, it's interesting because in talking to them, he's got all sorts of sets of sisters. That's an interesting fact from this team. You mentioned earlier the 3 sets. We'll give them to you so you'll remember that. Most of them will be back next year. Right in the middle loss, Palomino, who has the latest goal, setting it up in the middle for one of her friends. Is going to have to hurry is Cristina Borrego. Check that. That's number 6, I believe. Kind of hard to tell from where we're at, but looked like
goal kick Weslaco.
Perez was also there as well. kind of dark in that area here on the soccer fields, areas that have little pockets of that. Kick is coming. Gonna be kicked away by Mireya. Trying to set that up. Here comes Nadia. Nadia in the middle. Nadia will try to kick it right in the middle if she can. She does. Ball's gonna have to continue. Nothing happens there. They had something going, just didn't develop. Right in the middle. That's gonna be hit by Aldape. Aldape, and let that go. Was hoping that it would pass and try to set that up, but it wasn't there. Push coming now the opposite way. That's number 16. That's Sadie Herrera, one of the top subs here for the O'Connor Lady Panthers.
Throw in O'Connor.
Throw that back in. Just kind of tap it the back of the heel. Missed. Black has an opportunity to attack. Black loses it. Pushing it back. And that's going to call it there. There's a push there by them. O'Connor. A lot of work now being in by different substitutions for both teams. You have Sadie Herrera now playing in the middle on the left. Pushing it. Here comes Caitlin. Caitlin has an opportunity. Push it, and nothing is going to develop there. Play on the opposite side was Macy Sarro. So you ready for this? Number 5 and number 2. Aurora Escobar and Eileen Escobar. Sisters. That's first pair of sisters for this Weslaco High team. Not twins, just sisters. Nicely done there by this defense. That's number 12. That's Samantha Quintanilla. Samantha doing a good job here, coming in relief as well. Pushing it now. Here comes O'Connor. Aldape sticks a foot in that and makes it go back the other way. Gonna have to continue to work. Weslaco High going the opposite way. Does not fall though.
Throw in Weslaco.
Not fall in their favor. Ready. Number 16 and number 20. Who are those young ladies? Well, that's Melissa Robles and Julissa Robles. They are sisters as well. Melissa being a junior, while Julissa is a senior. One of the few seniors who Lisa there as well. And then we'll get to the last pair of sisters. Remember, 3 sets for this Weslaco team. So you could take that knowledge with you about this history-making Weslaco High Lady Panthers soccer team. Watch out, O'Connor in the middle. Pushing it away. Gonna have to go in the middle there. Does. Nicely won by her. She's gonna continue fighting. That is Yaritza Garza. Yari has not given up all night here this evening. There she is again, trying to put that together. Gonna take it. Push it back. Right in the middle, intercepted there by Yadi's there as well. See if she can take that away and push it back the opposite way. Nothing happening there. Be picked up. Gotta go in the middle. Weslaco High with an impressive season, getting 2 wins towards the end. And watch out in the middle. Here comes Palomino. Palomino's going to get an opportunity at it. Hits it just a little bit outside of the goal net.
Goal kick, Weslaco.
Good opportunity for them to add another goal, not to be here for Palomino, who already has a goal here this evening. All right, last set. Number 9 and number 14. That's it. Calista Cepeda and number 9, Jessie Cepeda. Sisters as well on this team. So those are just some fun facts from this year's history-making Weslaco High Lady Soccer Panther team. Sending it up. Going to go away. A lot of work being expended there on the defense by Samantha Quintanilla. Try to get it in the middle. Gonna take a shot at it. Hits the back, gonna take a long one, and that's gonna bounce right back in. What a shot. Right in the middle there.
Goal, O'Connor.
O'Connor takes a shot, a wild one at that.
Sadie Herrera.
And it hits right in the middle there, as Sadie Herrera had been close. That's for sure. And she gets it. nicely done there. Good play. Be able to accomplish that. That is something that no doubt will continue to be a Sadie Herrera with another goal for them. The San Antonio O'Connor Lady Panthers making it a 9-1 contest. Let's go high. Black trying to answer back and trying to just, again, continue playing here. And they've done that here for the remainder of the second half. Just in this second half, San Antonio O'Connor has put up 3 goals. One by Kayleen Medrano, one by Sophie Palomino, and the last one just came by Sadie Herrera. 3 goals coming up. Obviously, they had others here, had 6 to be exact, in the first half. Weslaco High gave it their best shot here this evening, and really want to congratulate Coach Gonzalez and the rest of this Lady Panther soccer team who've put up a fantastic season for the fans, for themselves, the community, to remember them by. Again, mention the history-making season that will no doubt maybe even get better here next season, as you have a long kick there by Aldape. Again, mentioned that she could be kicking field goals for the Weslaco High football team. I know Coach Stroman is here, maybe looking, as Aldape really has a strong leg. So it's going to go the opposite way now. Weslaco will turn it over. Weslaco is going the opposite way. See if they can get something going here. The shot is going to be there. Gonna have to get it high. That's brought down by the it looks like the shoulder. So that was not a hand foul. It's actually a shoulder. So
O'Connor.
Official Castle was there on that one. Comes Aldape. Aldape can really put a foot into it. Kind of almost stumbles and gets it back the opposite way. The problem is that O'Connor now is trying to set things back up a little bit. Again, trying to run the clock down. But what a shot. I'll give that to Herrera. That shot doesn't look like it was going in, but it hit the bar. And once it hit the bar, it kind of took a turn in. Nice play there by O'Connor. It's a wonderful opportunity here for some of the younger players to get some experience, really back and forth on how to handle the discipline that it takes to dribble back and forth and connect things with your teammates. Setting things up, going backwards. Now it's trying to set things up in the middle, attacking from the middle. Aldape is there. She's going to kick that as far away as she can. Header, going to set up there by Yadi. Yadi has an opportunity. Yadi will take it. Send it back to Nadia. Nadia back to Yadi. Yadi in the middle. Trying to set things up for Black. Just couldn't be there. And really, this evening, once you think about it, it's been your best players taking over. We said earlier in the beginning that their top player, Malia Dominguez, had 2 early scores, and that kind of put things a damper on the start of the game for Weslaco. As a push there, and that's going to push as the O'Connor faithful are asking for a yellow card, not to be Weslaco's side, obviously saying that she fell on her own. What a difference a perspective view of things does when a different color team is done. All done in sports. Everybody's setting things up, backing it up, back and forth. Strategy employed now by Coach Vasquez. Coach Gonzalez kind of trying to do this here. See what he kind of wants to answer back with. Again, more in O'Connor, more of a clock-saving mode. This might cost him here as quickly. Here comes Weslaco trying to save that as Isabella Garza. Not to happen. Break you down, limit your numbers, and then attack towards the middle. It seems to be the order of the portion of this half. Nadia, right in the middle. Nadia has some opportunities. He's going to take it to Black. That's a good one. Black in the middle. Black has an opportunity. Black's going to take a shot. Does. Nice play by the goalkeeper. Save on goal by the goalkeeper. Good play and really nice setup there for Weslaco. Just could not finish. Weslaco setting things up. They want to go forward now a little bit. They're going to lose that one. Quickly is going to go back Samantha Quintanilla. Nothing there for Samantha. Just going to throw that back in. Back inside. Nadia right in the middle. It's going to be intercepted. Back goes to O'Connor. O'Connor moving it even deeper back into their own side of the pitch. Yari kicks it. That air caught it and it went backwards. O'Connor again trying to run some clock. 7:54 left here in this contest. Back and forth they go. Comes Weslaco trying to set things up. Had an opportunity to. Didn't happen. So that's going to go for Weslaco. As we're going to see some more changes coming for Weslaco. Going to get some other players coming in.
Throw in Weslaco.
Melody Fuentes, one of those coming back into the game, and rotation continues abroad for both Weslaco High and San Antonio O'Connor. So a reset here of what has happened, kind of give you an update as play continues. Kind of catch up, and it was a very dominating first half, and that really did in Weslaco. Let's be honest on what happened here. The scores came a lot and early, and the early part, I think, is the part where Weslaco could just not recuperate. On the leg of Malia Dominguez, probably their best player, had a fantastic game. As a matter of fact, asking coach, said, look, she's a 4-year starter, Malia is, and she's my best offensive player. And she showed it here this evening by scoring 2 early goals. And again, the key is early, as it put Weslaco out down 2-0 early on. And then Kendall Mason scored 2, and then Ariana Martinez scored another 2, made it 6-0. Right before the half, though, Weslaco answered with Black scoring a goal with about a minute to go. Just got the first goal going for Weslaco High. And then, of course, here in the second half, it's been all O'Connor, and the 3 players that have increased the lead to 9-1 was a couple of them. Kayleen Medrano, the young sophomore. Also, Palomino had a score. That was Sophie. Did a good job of putting that in. And then the last goal by Sadie Herrera brings the score to 9-1. That's basically the recap of this evening's game. Weslaco, valiant effort here, just not to be here this evening, not a night that things go their way. Weslaco High will end the season as a bye, getting into the bye district round, getting and attempting there, but they will be bye district champions and getting into the area round, I should say, for the first time in many, many seasons. So congratulations to the Weslaco High Lady Panthers for being bye district champions and making it to the area round. Bigger and better things, no doubt, if you talk to them and you talk to Coach Gonzalez, are coming their way, as most of this team will be back for next season. On the other side, I want to congratulate also Coach Victoria Vasquez, first-year coach for O'Connor. O'Connor alum herself, played with this team. Matter of fact, the fun fact is she still lives in Helotes, and that's where the school is located. Went to school, played there. San Antonio girl through and through. Congratulations to her. 29 6A. They were obviously by-district champs as well. And looks like they are well on their way to be area champs as well here in this Texas Girls Soccer State Championship Tournament. They will continue. Once again, they will play the winner in the regional quarterfinals. The winner of Harlingen High, a team Weslaco High is very familiar with, or San Antonio Brennan, a team that Coach Vasquez says they are looking to meet yet once again, this time in the regional quarterfinals. Down to the last 3 minutes here of action.
Throw it, O'Connor.
We want to thank you for making us part of your night tonight. A good season for these Lady Panthers from Weslaco. Wanted to thank you for making us part of your night. No doubt this is exciting to see some of these both teams here. A senior-led team that O'Connor has. A lot of these players we mentioned have been together since they were young, back 7, 8 years old young. And they've played together in different clubs in the San Antonio area, and you can really see the familiarity that comes with those players and how they're doing it. A fantastic job done here by Coach Vasquez and the rest of the coaching staff here for the O'Connor Lady Panthers. So congratulations to them. They will continue on into the regional quarterfinals. Well, Weslaco will drop here this evening, as we mentioned, by district champions with a bright, bright future ahead. I want to thank our friends that were here making this possible. No doubt we're all happy when a good broadcast is brought to you. Not many of you. There were some strong showers this afternoon. If you're watching live, obviously in the Weslaco area, that was something that some of our neighbors were dealing with. So that kind of put a damper, if you would, on maybe some of you heading out this way. But we had you covered. We were here for you, and being able to give you a broadcast
2 minutes,
here as well.
minutes.
So as you heard the announcer just coming up on just a couple of minutes here, so we want to take the opportunity to thank our cameraman, Vinny, our statistician slash internet YouTube guru, Adrian. And I am Fred. We're happy you made us here part of your evening, even though it was not a victorious night for your Weslaco High Lady Panthers. They put up a good fight and representation for Weslaco ISD, and therefore it's, again, coming down to the end. Weslaco will have the ball. Looks like Mireya wants to kick it right there in that area. Comes Mireya, is going to throw that in. Trying to pick one here. Remember, they score within a minute. The last time they were here, at least it was the first half. Pushing comes in the middle. Whoa, Weslaco High. Aldape showing off her legs. Boy, there was a collision for that ball. You hate to see that with just 40 seconds left. Really, two teams coming, two players from two different teams colliding. And we're both going for the ball. It was no intent, no harm on anybody's side, but seems to be okay. Want to thank the O'Connor fans. They were nice sports here this evening. Good to see them come out and support their team. Down to the last 40 seconds of the Weslaco High Panthers soccer team season. See if they can get a quick one here. No doubt they're going to try to put this together before it's all said and done. Also want to thank our officials, Ace Castle, Anita Cruz, and Jorge Navarro this evening for doing a fantastic job. They're from the Coastal Bend chapter here, coming up and doing a good job of keeping this game honest, fair, for all to enjoy. Throw back in. Caitlin has an opportunity now. They're going to kick it away from her. Don't want anything to do with Caitlin around this time with the ball around the goal. O'Connor will push it.
9, 8,
The
7,
the official
6,
count,
5,
the final will
4,
come from our
3,
pay
2,
announcer, who's such a
1,
nice guy, who will
0.
tell you that the clock
That's
has
the
come
match.
to 0, and we have a final
Score, San Antonio,
to
O'Connor, 9,
give you from
Weslaco,
Cabinets Field
1.
in
Thank you
Corpus
for joining us
Christi.
tonight here at Cabinets Sports Complex.
It is a
Have safe
final
trip home.
San Antonio O'Connor Lady Panthers 9. Your Weslaco High Lady Panthers 1. Once again, I want to thank you for viewing KWES. We appreciate your viewing here this evening. We will see you again very soon. But until then, go, fight, win.